Hello everybody. So, I want to kind of get the main point of this video here at the beginning. I want to bring up something that I made a video on about 2 years ago now. And this is putting together a NASCAR 1/64 scale diecast collection. Make it a visual representation and make it kind of a community involvement thing to put it together. So that's kind of my main thing. I'll kind of try to go into more details here. I also have a video that I made 2 years ago. It's NASCAR 1/64 scale diecast collection. I think it's the title of the video. If you go back in my videos, I'll probably put a link in the description of this video so you can go back and reference it for more detail if you need it. I'll try to bring up a lot of the same points in here and some of the things that I'm looking at changing it and that have done since then. So, into the main part here. And so what it is I want to put together a visual representation of basically all the diecast produced. For now I want to focus on the Gen 6 diecast, so 2013 up until present day for now, and just do that and see how that goes. Main thing here too is I want to gauge your interest, so try to contact me, put something in the comments, contact me via Twitter on either, I'll probably put a post out there with this video through, so contact me via comments, quoted tweets, DM something there if you're interested or know somebody or maybe help spread the word, something like that. I mean, some people may not have the diecast to do this but may still be interested in it, to look at it, maybe just to help get the word out there. Same thing with Instagram. Communicate there. If there's a lot of interest, I can set up an email as well that's specifically for this to send pictures. So yeah, so I guess I kind of want to gauge your interest first. If there's enough interest, I'll probably set up an email. I'll probably put that in the description, put it out on Twitter and Instagram as well. So that's kind of the main thing. If you're a little confused at this point, hopefully I'll go into more detail here. Otherwise you can also watch the video I did about 2 years ago as well. So basically what I'm kind of basing this off of is the 1/64 scale NASCAR Diecast guide that is here on Diecast Crazy, made by Billy Kingsley. So as you can see, he's got it laid out with a bunch of the different cars that were all produced. So I want to do something like that. So here's the video that I was talking about. You can go back and reference that as well. But what I've done is kind of done just from what I have in my own personal collection. Set up this website, just a blog website, very basic. I'm not the best at knowing how to set up a website, so if somebody can maybe help with that or something, because this is very limited on what I can do with this blog website. This is just kind of a list put together of what I have. So I've got to go to more posts to show you the most recent years. So here's 2020, 2019 that I have put together. And you can see here, it's kind of an example of what I'd be going for. You can see it's laid out similar to how it is here. But I was thinking something like this. Granted, these pictures are a little dark. Probably want to reshoot those, but to try to break down and do everything that was produced, I've tried to make some Excel lists, try to keep track, especially of the ones that released recently, of everything that was produced. And if they weren't NASCAR Authentics as well, so show each of the different versions and get all the different details in there as to all the different ones. Could also put, if people are submitting it, I can put photos submitted by or something like that in here to say, yep, you made this, or you sent this image in, whatever. Could also maybe put a word mark if you send it in there that way. Something like that. Personally, I'd like diecasts that aren't really beat up be sent in, but try to get a community effort, because I think there's a lot of people that like collecting diecast, but nobody really seems to have every single one that was produced. So to get a visual thing here and kind of get all the different versions that were made. Say include promos. So those are fairly mass produced, but not any customs or other things like that. But a good variety of NASCAR 1/64 scale diecasts that are produced. So this is kind of an example. Go back here quick. I gotta go back to the next page here. There's 2019, so this will be a similar layout here as well. Hopefully I can maybe figure out a way to get the images to show up a little larger too. Depending on how they do this, probably would be best to do a whole different website overall. But this is just kind of an example of how I'd want it to look. Fairly simple background, nice clean looking would be the best preferably. I know like Original Big Bri, if you watch his diecast reviews, his thumbnail images for his videos are usually pretty clean looking, so something like that would be a nice image that I would be going for this. So hoping to kind of gauge people's interest now that they've got more followers, more people. I know there's a lot of, especially on Instagram, I see a lot of different 1/64 scale diecast collectors, so maybe get people involved. This will probably be a long ongoing thing, project to work on, so just kind of do it in free time that I have, and other people are probably a lot busy, but their free time. So idea I want to put together to make a visual representation, because I don't know if there's really a good thing like this out there, because obviously you have this one. This is just his personal collection. He has a lot of them, doesn't have quite all of them, and also he only went up to 2010 from what I can find. So I want to do that. I don't know if there's any other websites really out there that really showcase the diecast visually like this that I can find. So, and as I said in the old video from like 2 years ago, there's still even this day where I'm coming up, looking through eBay and whatever, and I see diecast, and I'm like, wait, they actually produce that? So it's still very interesting. So I want to try to make a very complete visual list and just do that and kind of make it a community effort to put it all together and everything. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at for this project. So if there's maybe anything you might have questions, you can maybe try to look at that video I made 2 years ago. Otherwise, maybe try to put a comment or message or something like that to try to contact me. But hopefully I can get a lot of people interested and maybe make this thing come to life here. So that's the main goal of this video. So hope you enjoyed, and hope you can find a way to maybe be involved if you are interested. And so I'll turn that over to you guys to cite your interest or whatever in the comments. And so that's it for me. This is Corey Klatt, signing off.